Alright, welcome back to Psalm 146 Home and Garden. Once again, I apologize. This is part 2 of my WIG 2025 entry video because the memory card is very low and so the video got cut off. And so I'm sorry, this bird is chirping. It is already like midnight and this bird is over here chirping. Lord have mercy. So anyway, without further ado, let me hurry up and get to the rest of these. Now these right here are cherimoya seeds, and I had never tried them before until this year, and as a matter of fact, it happened by accident because I had actually asked my husband to bring something else from the store that kind of resembled it, and I had asked him for a dragon fruit, and I don't know what, but he brought this, and I tasted it, and it was magically delicious, so I ain't mad at him for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cover these ones lightly since they're so big. And so all the ones over there that are covered are the ones that I did in the other video and my son's thing. And this is one of the ones that has a lid for it. And I got these plastic cups from the Dollar Tree. They're pretty nice. And since this one is like kind of like a tropical one, I want to go ahead and put this lid on it so it keeps even more of the heat in. So we're gonna go ahead and just do that. And the pack only had like 6 of these lids in it, and it has this so that I can open it whenever I want, so that's pretty cool. So next, let me get to these ones that are right here in front. So this one, I believe I got it from Black's Tropical Homestead, and it says it's from 2023. And so let me go ahead and open this real quick. Hopefully I can like ease only 2 of them out of the package without much trouble. But we'll see how that goes. I've only been able to germinate blue butterfly pea one time before, even though I've tried several times. So we're gonna go ahead and put in 3 for good measure. So those are in. Alright, move that to the side. We got the Lesia pepper. Now, if you guys were over by the New Orleans Gardeners channel yesterday, or T-Nog, Auntie Linda, we were talking about this pepper and anthocyanins yesterday. So it was a really interesting live stream. And she showed that these peppers are pretty beautiful. So I only have a couple of these. So I got 1 seed left. Oh, I got 2. Okay. Well, that's cool. So if these 2 don't grow, I'm gonna try again. Let me separate this a little bit. Okay, put that right there. There we go. This soil is nice and moist, but not too much. Then right here, we got blue passion flower. I got this from Indiana Backyard Gardener in her yearly seed swap, and it is taped up very well, so give me a moment. So this is what they look like, and I've never tried to grow passion flower before, nor have I ever even thought that I would, so this is gonna be interesting to see what becomes of this. From what I know, it's a pretty big plant. Just like the cherimoya is gonna be a big tree, but I'm growing that so I could use the leaves. So next I got this sunflower that I got from Garden State Gardener. And isn't this like a really pretty color, you guys? This one is called Red Sun. Okay, so we're gonna put this one over. Oh no, I didn't put any soil in here. Hold on, that's an epic fail. Well, I can at least show you guys like what I did. So I just stabbed a few holes and there's sand at the bottom, and I'll be right back. Okay, now we're back in business, so to speak. So I'm gonna try to put only like 2 or 3. 1, 2, oh, 3, maybe. There we go. 4, just in case. Now I know when it comes to big things like this, I really should only put 1, but you never know, I might have some problems with germination like with this. I also received this one in the seed swap with Indiana Backyard Gardener, and the other ones that were in here, I tried planting them, but they did not germinate. So this might be my last time. Now, cinnamon is actually grown in the tropics, if I'm not mistaken, so maybe it's just not warm enough in my home. But I know that this growing medium is moist enough, so I'm still gonna try it. And I can always set this cup up there for a little while to be like directly under the light, which I need to lower this light. I got some ginger right there too that sprouted, so there we go. So hold on, let me open this. So this is what they look like close up, and cinnamon actually was on my wish list, so I am hoping that this will grow. I'm very hopeful for that, but we'll see because the other ones did not germinate at all. And so mini bell peppers. So I actually grew the plant and I saved the pepper from this summer, but it had gotten moldy inside before I got the seeds out. So I talked to G Mama about it just briefly inside someone's chat, and she said try soaking it in some hydrogen peroxide. So that's exactly what I did. So I'm hoping for the best. Now I got rid of the ones that floated to the top and kept the ones that went down to the bottom. So hopefully this mini bell pepper will grow because it was a really nice one. I just put 3 in there. I'm gonna move that back there. And I got a few more left. So if these seeds are viable, I'll be able to share. And then Angelica, this is another one I got from Indiana Backyard Gardener from the seed swap, and this was on my wish list because I was looking through the Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine. If you guys don't have that book, I highly recommend it. I actually heard about it from Black's Tropical Homestead because that's where she was given a lot of the information about the herbs for and the tinctures and everything, and it shows you in there how to make them. So I highly recommend that book. And give me a moment to get this open. So that's what Angelica looks like, and it is a medicinal herb, so I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to research it and see what it's for because it's almost midnight and I can't think right now, but I know I actually had a purpose for it. And so next I'm gonna do the loose shower paprika, which I grew 2 summers ago, and it was very prolific and it had a nice flavor. It was a compact plant with just an abundance of peppers, and I really enjoyed them. So definitely want to grow this one again. So hopefully I just get out 2 or 3. 1, 2. Oops. Well, I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, got that. Oh, it's already recording. Okay, since I only have a few, I'm only gonna put in 2. One there and one there. There's the Sugar Rush Peach in. Lipstick pepper I got from Mike that also, and he had gotten it from Auntie Linda, the New Orleans gardener, and he grew it and then gave me seeds from his, so they're acclimated to zone 4, I believe he's in, up in Minnesota. Okay. Now I tried to grow this one before and it had started out beautifully, but once again, spider mites won't let me be great. Okay, got that open. Let me see if I can get out only 2 or 3. Oops. Well, they're already touching the soil, so as they sprout, I'll just have to put them in new soil. I want to keep it moving. Moringa oleifera. Got this from Miss T with a T. And I heard we're supposed to crush these seeds, but I don't know, so I'm gonna do what I do know, and I'm gonna just plant it like that. Now I did go ahead and peel some of the stuff off of one of them. I don't know if that's gonna help or not, but I'll give it a try because I'm hearing that that's what we're supposed to do with moringa. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that one right there. And I'm gonna put 3 in here because I really want moringa. So there's that. Then we got mullein, which is great for respiratory if you use the leaves in tea, and then the flowers are good for inflammation if you use it in tea. And I got very little time left, so let me pause. Okay, this is mullein, and it's very tiny, so I'm gonna just drop it in lightly and politely, hope for the best. Okay, and then I'm almost done. Last but not least, we got the Geranium Kiss Dwarf Tomato. So here these are, and I actually got 4 seeds, but yeah, here's what it's good. The thing I don't like about these is that they're a determinate variety, so they're only gonna reach a certain size and then die off eventually after they give their fruit. But they're gonna be a compact plant, so that's good for indoor growing. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Look forward to seeing you back over here. Look forward to watching everyone else's videos. If you're not in here, if you're not in the competition, just put in hashtag WIG2025 and everyone else's videos should pop up. And stop by, tell people I said hi, and have a very blessed rest of your night. Bye-bye.